Are you aware of the crimes you've committed?
That's Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, who deployed roughly 2,000 agents to the Twin Cities to conduct immigration raids and to assist in a widening fraud probe. 2,000 agents is enormous.
It is.
How do you justify that to the American taxpayer?
The American taxpayer is grateful that that resource allocation has been put here. We've never seen this kind of fraudulent and abuse of programs before in recent history.
Over the past 3 years, prosecutors here have charged more than 90 people, mostly Somali Americans, with fraud.
What's happening in Minneapolis right now isn't just another protest story. It's a warning sign of how fast tensions around immigration enforcement are spiraling out of control. ICE is operating in the city. Crowds are confronting federal agents. And in at least one incident, a vehicle was driven toward officers, ending with shots fired. This isn't political theory anymore. This is real-world escalation.
Get the fuck out of our neighborhood! Out car.
What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck?
Dude, you did a murder for what?
According to federal officials, ICE is carrying out targeted enforcement actions. They say they're arresting individuals with outstanding deportation orders, missed court appearances, or criminal records. Officials insist these are not random raids. But on the ground, the operations are happening in public spaces, parking lots, sidewalks, residential areas, where tensions rise instantly.
Go the fuck home! Protect your pussy! Protect yourself! You don't care about anyone else! Who the fuck are you? You don't care about anyone else! Who is right now? Protecting murderers! Murderers! You guys are murderers! You control murder! But you point your gun at us! On our feet! That's what the fuck you want to do!
Videos spreading online show crowds surrounding ICE agents. People shout. People film. Some physically try to block arrests. In the most disturbing clip, a woman drives her car directly toward ICE officers. Agents open fire. That moment changed everything. Because once vehicles and firearms enter the equation, the risk to everyone skyrockets.
ICE agents just shot someone. I don't do breaking news, it's not my thing, but I'm doing it right now because this is really important. ICE has just shot and, from what I've been told, killed a woman in Minneapolis. This happened minutes ago. Official reports are that the woman's condition is unknown, but from the people I've been talking to that have been talking to people on the ground, it sounded like she did not make it. From what I just heard, she was shot and killed in her car. This is exactly what we knew was coming at some point, and I am so fucking enraged that is happening in my home state. And this is the second day of the Gestapo blitz, sending 2,000 federal ICE agents into the cities and communities of Minnesota. Kristi Noem is out there in St. Paul making Hunger Games fucking propaganda for her Twitter account, while her stormtroopers are currently murdering people just over the river. These agents must be immediately arrested and held accountable, and the rest of them must fucking leave right now, because we cannot maintain a peaceful resistance resistance against a violent invading force who is literally murdering citizens in the street. Now, I don't know what the circumstances are, but I know it does not justify shooting civilians. Even if they attacked these federal Gestapo agents, these agents are not supposed to be here. They are violating the law, illegally occupying cities, and they need to leave. So spread the word that this is what they're doing. Let's keep the pressure up on our elected officials. Let's keep the pressure up in the streets and make sure that this does not happen again. Fuck!
Minneapolis is a sanctuary city. Local police do not actively assist ICE with immigration enforcement. City leaders say this protects immigrant communities and builds trust. Critics argue it sends the opposite message, that federal law enforcement can be openly resisted. Now, that clash between local policy and federal authority is playing out in the streets.
Who told you could fish here?
I thought it was state property.
State?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
State?
It ain't.
It's the road, dude. This ain't no state property. This is private property.
Oh,
What
okay.
is your name in here? I want your name.
Huh?
So
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has used harsh language when criticizing ICE in the past. Supporters say he's defending civil liberties. Opponents say rhetoric like this fuels hostility and emboldens dangerous behavior. When leaders speak, people listen, and sometimes they act.
I am increasingly concerned because of the chaos that is being caused by these ICE agents that somebody is gonna get seriously injured or killed. Somebody is gonna get seriously injured or killed. And whether that is an ICE agent or a community member, we all know the tinderbox that could explode because of it. We all know that the federal government is looking for reasons to deploy more and more people to Minneapolis and blue cities around the country. We all know that we cannot afford to lose a single Minneapolis resident because they showed up and decided to protect their neighbors, because they showed up and decided to express their constitutional right to free speech. And so that concern is deep. It is held, by the way, not just by me and our residents and the people who are standing up behind me. The concern about getting somebody killed is also held by our police officers.
This isn't just about Minneapolis. Across America, sanctuary policies, federal enforcement, social media outrage, and election year politics are colliding. And when politics leaves the debate stage and hits the streets, the consequences can be deadly. The question now isn't if tensions will rise. It's how far they'll go before something breaks.